Oh, hello everyone. How you guys doing? Good. Caesar here. We're going over this 16.3 stuff on the Incas. We've been studying these ancient civilizations from the Americas. You want to go over this quiz with me? Okay. Oh, cool. So the first question, Caesar, last section we were talking about the Aztecs who were in Mexico. Where were the Incas? South America. That's right. Whole other continent to the south. And if you know your South American geography, that means the Inca Empire stretched all the way from Ecuador down to what would be modern day Chile. Now, how did their empire grow so large, Caesar? I don't know. Well, the strategy of the Incas were when we conquer a certain group of people, we're not going to let the locals run the show. We're going to replace those people that were in charge with people we know, our trusted officials. That way, they'll be loyal to the Inca rulers in charge. Seems like a smart system. Am I right, Caesar? Uh-huh. Now, did the Incas have their own language, Caesar? I don't know. I'm a dog. That's right, you are a dog. It's true. They did have their own language. Quechua, I think. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but Quechua. They had their own language, like every civilization we've had. They had their own language and culture. But the Inca economy and how their government was run was pretty unique, much different from the Aztec and Maya. So, how the Inca government worked is in addition to your own land, since most of us were farmers, you also had to tend some land for the government. And the crops that you tended to that land went to the government. So you're thinking, okay, why are you giving food and your work to the government? Well, because you're not buying it at the store. There are no businessmen or markets in Inca culture. The government runs it. And so instead of you going to the store to buy it, the government distributes, here's your food for the month. So it's kind of unique. Again, you don't go to the store and buy the food. You tend land, give that food to the government, and the government redistributes it to the people. Most of us, again, we're part of the system because we're farmers. Again, we're in the lower class. But something unique about the Inca, unlike a lot of the civilizations we've studied this year, no slavery. They did not have slaves in Inca society. But again, with that redistribution system of the government, the poor people were pretty poor. You didn't have anything more than you absolutely needed to survive. Again, the government gave you the food you needed and no surplus or extra. Incas, like the Aztec and Mayas, polytheistic. They believed in many gods, but sacrifices, yes. People, no. They sacrificed llamas, cloth, food. Those poor llamas. Am I right, Caesar? Yeah, it's kind of sad. Masonry. If you've seen any of the ancient Incas, like buildings and temples, the stonework on them, amazingly beautiful. They did not have a writing system. That's also a unique feature of the Incas. Again, more oral history and other ways of communication. But the end of the Inca Empire, pretty sad. Much like the Aztecs, when the Europeans came to town, specifically the Spanish, it was bad news between murder and disease. The Incas were essentially wiped out, and that's how their empire came to the end. All right, Caesar, here's the time where we check our score and see how we did. We're looking for a bunch of green check marks. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Caesar, we got 100%. Anything you need to say to these kiddos before we get out of here? No. Do you think they're still listening? Probably not.